Ooh, well, where in the hell can we find a cucumber? You mind giving me any more hints? Cucumber that the priest's son makes. Ah, the priest, you say. Interesting. Also, I don't think people make cucumbers. I think that's more or less something you grow. But as you guys recall, I'm heading in the complete opposite direction of where I need to go. We need to return to the temple where we learned how to become a mini with Ebismaru. And speak to the priest that is violently pelvic thrusting in front of the door and see what we can accomplish there. By the Golden Temple. All right. So the priest should definitely be here, and he should definitely tell us, yes, I've come to listen to his sermon. We could save that for next. If you don't want to listen, just say you don't want to listen. Wow. All right. That's strangely forthright of you. Thank you. All right. Where's your son? What? You want to see my son? My son's gone to watch the big sacred fire. You'll find him on Mountain Yogataki, next to this temple. Then we'll have a chance to meet him at the mountain. It won't be quite that simple. To get to the big fire of Mountain Yogataki, only those with extensive training who can jump unimaginable heights will be able to proceed. Do you think you could do that? Well, I hate training. Can you just tell me how? Youngsters today are all a bunch of wimps. Okay, nah, we'll do it. Because this will be the last skill that we get to learn for all of our party members. So, let the training begin. In Bison of the Shugoku region, at least, there's a locked warehouse. Inside that warehouse is a training gym, and here's the key to the gym. All right, thank you. Don't give up. Awesome. I definitely want to grow my muscles. Look at my muscles. Look at my leg muscles. But instead, it's going to be Sasuke's ability. And no, it doesn't include, you know, the part of him where he just gets to crumble into a mess of body parts. No, he actually will be able to jump really freaking high, man. So here we are in Bison, and here's that locked door that we saw before. Convenient? Yes. But let's head inside and get this show on the road by speaking to the main man himself. Good of you to come. This is where you will train to develop your legs and ankles and become a super jumper. Have you come to take on this training? Absolutely. I'll show you to the training gym. Let's see it. Do I want instructions? Sure, why not? I will now explain the training. You will jump from foothold to foothold around the pillar within a specified time limit. You have completed your training when you reach the goal at the very top. Jump over the footholds that will move and try your best to finish within a time limit. Ready, set, start. All right, so not inherently the worst thing in the world, but definitely one of the more trickier platforming elements that this game has to offer, mostly because there are so many just random places to bonk, and the collision on these platforms are absolutely massive, and you'll usually bonk if you're not too careful. So let's just be careful and particularly avoid those slopes, because oh my god, you see that? Invisible ceilings are just bad, man. Alright, so that was not smart to try, but yeah, if you land on any of those slopes, you're gonna go flying, so I would potentially just avoid that, and also have your A button not work. Nope, work! It did not jump, man! Why is my A button like the absolute worst? Why did I jump up there? You see these? Jesus, what is happening? What? I'm just... Why am I struggling? This is dumb. Okay, we'll just do this. We'll just jump. Thank you, jump. There we go. It's like you have to do it with such conviction, and it's so much easier to jump if you're standing still, which is not conducive to this challenge. All right, that's fine. We'll make it up here. They give you plenty of time, and we hopefully won't get laughed at for failing too much. All right. Nope, or we're just gonna bonk a little more. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Okay, so let's try this again. Ugh. No, I said try it again. Okay, I guess we'll just go over here. It's probably a little easier since I'm going up, but you bonk. Oh no. Come on, get over here, dude. Ugh. Okay, where can I get off this damn ride? This is so frustrating. All right, I guess right here. And I made it. Yes, victorious. Oh, finally. Bravo. From now on, you can call yourself a super jumper. At long last, we obtain the flying magic powers. Using the super jump, you can go to high places that were previously unreachable. Which means that yes, by pressing up, we're gonna be able to literally just fly. And it's kind of ridiculous because I would have honestly just preferred a double jump, but there we go. That is the extent to our business. You cannot do it while running, otherwise you'll get the angry, but you can do that, so. Beautiful stuff, right? Well, not quite. We are going to need to do a slight bit of backtracking, and I think we only really need just one more Silver Fortune doll that is required, but otherwise, it does make moving around a little bit easier in midair and making jumps a little more comfortable for you. So we return to the priest, and he says, you're pretty good. To commemorate this occasion, how about an autograph from me? Nah, I'm good. I do want to see your son though, and he's at the top of a very odd mountain, but also at the same time, not really. So we're gonna head right over here next door, and we're gonna head up to this area, which I don't think we've visited just quite yet. Mount Nyoigataki/sidewalk. All right, this is certainly a sidewalk, if I've ever seen one myself, but we go this way. And if you had tried to come here earlier, it would have been more or less a dead end because you would not be able to reach this place. But this is the extent of the area. It's not really that big, but we'll go ahead and go up here and jump. There we go. All right, how's it going? You look exactly like your dad. You did not age gracefully at all. Huh, what? You've come all the way here? So what do you want? To see the big sacred fire, duh. Well, beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I guess. All right. Do you have Kahachi's favorite? Ah, about the cucumber. Oh, did you want some of the cucumber it grew? Yeah. Okay, I'll sell it to you for 800 Ryu. That's too much. If you can't appreciate the value of my cucumbers, you can leave right now. All right, yes, the value of cucumbers is good with the jumps. So, we'll take it for 800. Thank you. Yep, you've made a wise purchase. Here you go. Tell me something I didn't know. Okay, so with that having been said and done, it's time to return to the Mr. Man of the Pond, the creepy swamp man. And there is actually one Silver Fortune doll we can get here in Zazid Town as Sasuke. So we'll make sure to do that. There was someone running around here. The big sacred fire is above here, but you have to take a big jump to get up there. I've never seen you before in my life, and you just kind of jolted across the screen with a reckless abandon. So I think if we want to, we can just take a little bit of a shortcut up here and head back to the pond. It'll be a good idea for us to get rid of this lovely cucumber in our shorts. So, Mr. Man with the Mario theme almost. Listen, it sounds so close. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Let's trade. Beautiful. God, I love that sound effect. Farewell. All right, later days, I guess. So we are officially 100% done with collecting all of the miracle items. And although we technically don't know, I think, as of this playthrough where we need to take them, it's pretty obvious. It's beyond the Matsu shoreline, which is where we went underwater to press a giant button, which is kind of funny. But I'm gonna go run over here real quick, and we're gonna go do a little bit of exploring, which I think is this way in correlation to our dear friend, Mr. Benkei. And we'll be able to, yeah, I think it's this one. There was this platform over here that was something that we could not grab onto. I think you probably could finagle it if you really wanted to, but it was just out of reach. So we're gonna go ahead and use our jetpack to get up here and grab ourselves another Silver Fortune doll. Lovely. All right, been beautiful, beautiful, great news, I tell ya. And we can also grab some coins here. Now from here, unfortunately, we do need to make a bit of a side diversion to a previous temple. One that is known as the Festival Temple. We have to go back there with our jumping abilities to the place where, ironically, we collected Sasuke's Kunai Frost ability. So we're gonna go ahead and return there, and I will meet you there in just a second. Although I'm gonna just cut to where I actually want to be, so yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Okay, we are back in the room where we collected the kunai of severe cold for Sasuke a while back, and it took me a million years to get here. I was literally just running through a bunch of enemies and falling in pits, and I apparently got hit like 6 times, so here we go. Back here, but this time with a brand new ability. So, let's go ahead and make use of it. I don't remember where. I think just to get up onto the roof here is more or less where it seems like it would be more primed for use. Now keep in mind, you can't actually use abilities when you're like, whoa, like 1 foot's off the edge or something. So we'll go ahead and jump up here, and I think we just make our way across here. So let's just be safe, and there we go. Oh yeah, that was a good drum break, man. Wasn't that? So good. All right, well, that is it. That is the only thing that we really needed to backtrack to grab. Some of the guides that I've been reading actually have said that one of the Silver Fortune dolls that we have collected before can only be grabbed with this ability, but apparently I did just grab it off the cusp, and I guess I could show you guys where that is real quick, just because I am pretty much already there, and there's not any other backtracking we need to do, which is nice. Usually endgame backtracking is kind of the worst. The game expects you to go through the world and explore things, but we've already more or less done it. So we're back in this room where we needed the silver and the gold key to progress forward. But what the game apparently has told us that we had to do is to go over here, and you can actually jump up here. I already did somehow. I have not been able to replicate it. There we go. But you go over here, and there should be a silver doll here. So this is another one that is just made easier with, you know, your super ultra jump. So yeah, we're good. So yeah, I will meet you guys back over near Festival, I guess Festival Town, maybe? Or no, I'm gonna meet you guys over at the Matsu shoreline, since that is where we have to go next, and that is the only place we have yet to explore. So I'll see you guys there in just a second. By the way, you can't teleport inside of dungeons, so I just wanted to see that jump breakthrough. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have made our triumphant return to Festival Village, and I think I'm actually going to do one last thing before heading off with the 4 miracle items and placing them on the stone altar, because this is our last chance to do anything in this world before we reach a point of the ultimate no return. So anything else you need to grab, now is the time to do it. Get your saves in order, anything you need to do, because the second we head out into outer space, we will not be able to return to Japan. So as I start spitting everywhere, let's go ahead and talk to the inn so that we can actually spend a couple nights here in preparation for our battle in space. Starting with the bronze room. It's best suited for a man like Absumaru. And it's gonna be great. All right, thank you. Oh, poor Evie, man, I'm telling you. All right, well, how about the silver room? That seems like a pretty decent deal, and although our strength case is completely full, he will still allow us to sleep there. Well, in that case, what room, sir? This one. Best one that anyone could ever get for a robot, so let's have a look, shall we? So adorable. Little Sasuke just charging his little batteries. Alright, and last but not least, we're going to be taking the golden suite for our golden sweetie. So Ye gets the honors of declining this man vehemently before saying, just kidding, I changed my mind. So let's go ahead and spend the night in the gold suite for the last time. You must be loaded with cash. It's awfully rude. Do they not teach you tact at hotel school? Apparently not. All right, please and thank you. Man, I would totally sleep there. But I don't think those ladies were doing a whole lot of good. But yeah, we're virtually penniless, and we're not going to need a whole lot of it going forward unless you really want to become Super Saiyan, in which case, well, you're just going to have to pay for it. But ladies and gentlemen, our time here in Japan is done. Let's move forward and head on to the end of the game for the last dungeon, the last boss, and the last robot battle. I mean, I think I already spoiled it and might have already said there were 3 of them in the game, but yes, we're going to have the ultimate battle, and it's going to be pretty fantastic. It's actually surprisingly short also, but it's also where we're going to find the rest of our Silver Fortune dolls, which if I'm not mistaken, which I really hope I'm not, we should definitely go in, yeah, with only 4 left to our own devices. Yeah, because you don't see the outline of it here. So in the last area, the gorgeous castle, we are going to find 4 silver fortune dolls and 1 gold one. So this is exactly where we need to be. And if you have all of the fortune dolls when you beat the game, something special happens. And I think I'll save it, but it's not that big of a surprise. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Stone Circle. I love the atmosphere of this place, and it's just somewhere that we necessarily haven't had to be until now. With all of the miracle items in tow, we will be able to proceed forward and never return. But there is one last thing I do want to say before stepping onto the pillar that is going to eject us into outer space, and it's that outside, in the freezing cold weather, you actually get different idle animations that you do inside of towns, as I've been starting a lot of videos with, and all of the characters will just be kind of shivering, which I think is kind of a cute little thing. Another thing that I wanted to show off, something that I can also talk about other than the amazing music. But that having been said and done, let's go ahead and confront our fate. Do you wish to save? Well, yes, of course I would. Please and thank you. There you are, the 4 miracle items. Now open the passage to outer space. I am the Pimo God. Let me warn you that once you go to outer space, you may never be able to return, or have the text go behind your head. Will you still go? Yes, we will. I commend you for your courage.